Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to overgrip your paddle. All you'll need is your pickleball paddle, an overgrip, and potentially a pair of scissors. Today I'm going to be using these Gamma Supreme overgrips. First thing we'll want to do is remove this band from the top of the stock overgrip. Keep that off to the side, we'll need that towards the end. Then we can go ahead and unravel our overgrip. Don't throw that tape away that came on the outside of the overgrip. We will need that as well. As you unravel your overgrip, you'll notice that one side has a plastic film. That will be the outside of the grip that your hand comes in contact with. And the inside will not have that plastic film. May also feel a little bit more rough. So you can go ahead and try to remove that plastic. Sometimes easier said than done. I struggled a little bit this morning with this one. This is a pretty short-handled paddle, so I'm going to go ahead and cut off the end piece here. I simply won't need that much of the overgrip. To find your starting point, you'll look for the tapered end that has this covered adhesive here. We'll take that covering off. From here, you can go ahead and grab your paddle. I like to start with that adhesive bit right on one of the flat edges of the paddle's butt cap. And then go ahead and start to apply a little bit of tension here as we pull around in a straight line around that stock grip to start. When you get back to where you started, now you'll put a fair bit of tension on, more so than you had before. I like to put my thumb over that overlap point and then start to pull down and around now. You'll see there's just a little bit of overlap from that previous lap to the next. If you overlap too much, you can always unravel it, go back and do it again. It's really no big deal. Trying to keep a pretty similar pattern throughout here. As you get towards the throat of the paddle, you can go ahead and stop where the natural stock grip ends, or if you're like me and you like a little bit of a longer handle, maybe you have some two-handed shots you're working on or use, you can go ahead and overgrip up the throat a little bit more. I've gone about as far as I can here, so I'm going to do that last little overlap. Go ahead and put my thumb there to hold things in place, and then I'll cut off this extra overgrip. I'll go ahead and try to tuck that in, set the paddle down. And here's where that tape comes in. We'll move off the back part that's covering the adhesive here. And this will go over the top part of the overgrip we just applied. And you can put a fair bit of tension on this tape as you're pulling it around. I like to overlap the tape over itself just a little bit here. The last step is to replace the band that came with your stock grip. And that's pretty much it. It might not look pretty the first time you do it, but I promise you the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. Overgripping your paddle can help make the grip feel more comfortable, reduce vibrations when you hit the ball, and it just helps to absorb sweat. And let's be honest, you can make it look pretty cool too. If you learned something from this video, go ahead and give me a follow. I'll see you next time.